That is Andrew Yang coming back to fail for a third consecutive time, this time with a third party. So yeah, we were just talking about third parties and how necessary they are and how great, third party challenges to the establishment are. But that being said, we have to be honest about what this is right here. And that is a desperate bid for attention and money from no other than Andrew Yang, who just coming off of his second miserable failure. When he ran for mayor of New York City, he literally squandered a seemingly insurmountable 10-15 point lead over the competition and came in fourth place, the first to drop out that night. So this guy just totally embarrassed himself running as a Democrat, and now he's turning around and launching a third party, which again, off the bat, okay, I'm in favor of challenging the duopoly. I'm in favor of third parties. Let's hear the man out. Former presidential and New York mayoral candidate Andrew Yang is set to launch a third party next month, according to two people familiar with the matter. I wonder why he would be starting it next month. I wonder if there's anything that he'll be launching this party in conjunction with. Oh, wait, the release of his new book, Forward, Notes on the Future of Our Democracy. Oh, okay. So Andrew Yang is literally launching an entire third party as a publicity stunt to fucking up the sales figure and revenue on his shitty new book that otherwise no one would fucking buy. So yeah, this guy that pretended to be like this loyal Democrat went to Georgia to campaign his ass off, apparently, for, the senators in Georgia. This man that spent months sucking Joe Biden's cock on TV and endorsing him for president over the true independent in the race, which was Bernie Sanders. This fucking guy is now in a desperate bid, like I said, to, up his book sale figures, is starting a third party, which apparently has no details yet revealed, no name or anything like that. But I just think this is so clear what's going on. He wants attention. He wants to be back in the spotlight. And most importantly, he doesn't want his book sales to miserably fail. And this will give him a chance to go out there and hype it and go on the media tour and get on TV, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious, right? And it's such an obvious fucking publicity stunt and a ploy, and it won't go anywhere. And I doubt that a single person from this potential political party ever even fucking runs for office unless it's Andrew Yang. It's going to be fucking abysmal. And it really kind of shows what Andrew Yang's politics were all about, right? How can I use politics to build myself a personal brand that I can then cash in on? And I think he's been doing that masterfully. So while he was just fucking awful at getting himself into an actual election seat, he has done a decent job of finding a group of an audience that he can kind of justify all of their inclinations and give them a obviously the Yang Gang has shrunk since he made all those cringy comments when he was running for mayor. But he definitely still does have a base of people. And I think that he's trying to, kind of bring them all together so that he can continue to kind of capitalize off of them, sell them books, sell them backpacks, sell them, maybe he'll do an arena tour where he gives fucking lectures and advice and, how to fucking do whatever in the 21st century. I don't know. I just think that that's what he's trying to pivot towards. He's going to do politics meets lifestyle. I don't know. I think it's super cringy, but that's the vibe I get.
Yeah. This is just totally opportunistic, in my opinion. And again, it's why did you not support third parties at any point in your life up until now? You literally were a loyal Democrat voter. You branded yourself as that. You never supported any third party effort, gave your money or energy or volunteer time. You never helped any third party campaign ever. Until now, when you want to sell your fucking book, and now you're going to pretend that you're some sort of revolutionary anti-duopoly fucking change maker. Get the fuck out of here, dude. We literally saw what happened when you got close to power. You got, when you thought you were going to win the mayorship of New York City, you immediately cuddled up to big business, the fucking police, corporate America, hiring Mike Bloomberg staffers, spending all your money on disgusting corporate consultants. This guy has no interest in changing anything for the good of the people. All he has interest in is making money, getting power. He's a power hungry, craven piece of shit that will say or do anything to try to further that goal. And yeah, you're right. The Yang Gang is barely even in existence anymore. I don't know anyone that used to support Andrew Yang that still does. Basically, it seems like Mark Cuban and a few other fucking Silicon Valley millionaires and billionaires are this guy's support base now, which is pretty pathetic considering the potential in his original campaign and some of the good ideas that he did bring to the table. So yeah, I just think this is it's a predictable end for Andrew Yang's arc. And yeah, if he actually tries to run for anything again, that is going to be hysterical. I can't wait to report on that.
Yep. Fucking disaster. Fucking hilarious, though. I mean, look, He's just like, I guess he's mask off now, right? He's just one of those Silicon Valley neolibs. Apparently that's what everybody was, from Andrew Yang to the fucking squad. They're all just Silicon Valley neoliberals. But yeah, that is what it is. Because I mean, really, when Andrew Yang first started running, he was like pro Medicare for all. We got to get healthcare off the backs of the American people, right? I mean, he sold out fast. I wouldn't be surprised if, 2 years from now, AOC is into a public option, or Medicare for all who want it comes out of a different mouth this time, and we have to have a fucking fight with all these people because, if AOC says it, she's probably bring a fight for it, guys. We have to compromise. I don't fucking compromise any more than I've already goddamn compromised. Medicare for all is the compromise. I want to fucking end the rapacious healthcare for-profit healthcare system in America and reinstitute a zero-cost, government-funded, government-supplied healthcare system for the people. So Medicare for all already is my compromise. But I definitely have a feeling that this kind of pivot, this kind of evolution, we're going to be seeing a lot of that, because really all that progressive politics is now in a public setting is just a performance. It's just a fucking, it's like putting the fucking LGBT lights in the White House. It's like anything at this point. Tax the rich. Okay, I don't give a shit as long as you're not actually trying to raise our taxes. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, it's like one of those things that we talk about this all the time. The establishment will always fold on, optics, or like, anything that's non-tangible, as long as they can keep their fucking money and power. They don't give a shit what AOC wears. So anyway.
But yeah, I wanted to just throw this tweet up on screen real quick. Good friend of the show, Lee Camp, actually put this tweet out. Finally, there will be a political party in the U.S. that sides with Israel. So yeah, that's totally correct. It really gets to the point of the issue here. It's like, what exactly would Andrew Yang's third party be proposing that's all that different from what we already have represented in our options? It's not like he came out here and said, the Republicans, the Democrats, they're both symptomatic of the great evil, which is capitalism. We need a third party to challenge capitalism. Of course he didn't say that, because he is a capitalist. He is a fucking capitalist. He's a fucking neoliberal. So like, he's literally just doing this for attention. He's not offering anything seriously different. He still sides with Israel. He still sides with capital. He is a fucking establishment creature. Why are you starting a third party? You're literally just doing it for attention and for your book sales, your shitty new book that literally no one would otherwise read if it weren't for you generating a few headlines with this dumbass story.